right, good morning. All right, let's start with 3 pull downs. In and out. Reach, reach, and set. We'll roll the shoulders back. 2, 3, and set. Then let's go into 3 circles. So starting with the lower dantian, we'll sink, inhale, round the hips and exhale. Inhale from the navel through the hips and exhale. So lower dantian 3 and out, round in 4. Exhale, round in 5. Float to the tops of the feet. Exhale, float to the back, to the heels, in, out, in, out, in, out. We'll do one more. In and out. Now raise the arms up around the upper part of the chest and out and in. In, out, and in, out, 5, and out, 6, out, 7, out, 8, out, and 9, and out. Now reverse over the head, so the upper dantian, throat, third eye, and crown. Inhale as you clear that space out as you come in. Pinkies touch in and out. 3, in, 4. Again, feel the toes. Big toe, little toe, ball of foot. Exhale, big toe, little toe, heel. 6, 7, 8. One more, 9. And 7. Good, let's add some twisting. So on this next pulling down the heavens, we're going to reach and exaggerate the twist to your right. Reach all the way up overhead, then exhale down over the left, reach, coming through the center. Inhale as you reach, pause briefly as you reach through those hands and fingers. Finish the circular as you come back to the front. Exhale as you reach to the left. Then continue back to the center. Inhale to the right, reaching back all the way up through the center. Exhale as you reach over to the left. Really open up the chest area. Exhale as you float back through the center. Inhale, one more. All the way up. Exhale as you reach. And all the way down. And clear. And set. Good. So let's begin holding the golden chi ball. So we're going to start with our 10 points of awareness. Kind of quickly push into the feet, big toe, little toe, heel. So you can go different places with the 10 points. You can start at the feet, you can start at the head, you can start in the middle, you can start going from the feet to the head, shoulders down, hollow chest, tuck in the tailbone, kidneys, sink through those hips, knees trigger in, elbows go out, hold the golden chi ball. Gaze is just out past the nose, clearing armpits. So rolling shoulders back, down, one at a time. Get the shoulder blades to set against the rib cage. Support the arms. So there's no tension in the arms. The thumbs are about the navel height and your fingers. The whole hand area is a reflection of your pelvis as we inhale. Feel the expansion in the pelvis. Exhale as you draw in and contract, releasing in, drawing in the golden chi. Out, releasing all the waste, trauma, turbid, tension. So here we can clear out those meridians, large intestine and lung meridians. So on the exhale, pause. Now inhale from the lung 1 and 2, down the arms to the thumb. Then exhale from the index finger up the arm, over the shoulder, through the neck, opposite nostril. Inhale from the lung 1 and 2, inside arm out the thumb. And exhale from the index finger up the outside of the arm, behind the neck, through the neck, opposite nostril. Remember, if you haven't already in the fall season, to review the meridians, what they look like for the lung and large intestine, where they are in the body. Pick 3 or 4 points to look at. So the first point would always be the one in the fingers or the toes. We're talking about the lower meridians, but we're talking about first finger and thumb. And then where their end point is. So the first point in the lung meridians is in that hollow part of the chest, goes out to the thumb. So and then you want a place where around the elbow, so there's a couple points inside and large intestine on the outside. Just to get an idea of where they are and the flow. Now as we release the arms, we'll just clear that out. And then shake. So we'll start with the hands. So go ahead and shake. I'm just gonna, for some reason, I only have me showing. Grab the other. There we go. Hello. Now we see you all. Shaking at the lower body. Back to center, toss it out. And so in and out. So we've been working on our spinning, turning qigong. We start that with our, holding gold qigong stance. We already did that. So now we'll move to just kind of get into the process again. So we're going to take the feet together this time. So we have several versions of this pulling down the heavens. It's all, you know, it's kind of in everything. So on this particular one, the legs are closed and the toes touch. And so we begin sliding down the outside of the legs, the rotation to the right on the inhale, and the clearing down to the left, go back into that sink, in, out. So we can see how this emulates a spinning and a turning, and out. Good. Up and set. So now we turn the millstone. So turning that left foot out, or your right foot, I guess, right foot out. And we'll C-step this time. So C-step, but think about being wide, okay? So we normally have started with the feet wide, turn out the right foot, step forward. But let's see if we can get that wide C-step with the channel, okay? So you want to make sure that you step out, open, and sink. Do that a couple of times just to warm up the legs. So weight is on the right leg. We C-step, make that, you make it a half a circle, right? So step in, step out, set. Step in, step around, and set. So try not to look at your feet now. Step in, step out, and set. Step in, step out, and set. So don't fully straighten that back leg. Try that. Step in, step out, and set. Okay, so that makes a difference. If you try to step in with the straight leg and then try to go out, you're not going to get that full circle, or half circle, I should say, because you don't have, your knee is locked. So sink, then step. And it's so much more freeing. Yes, you got it, Danny, good. There's a light went on, a light bulb. Sometimes that happens still to me too. It's like, oh, okay. I've been missing that for this whole time. All right, so we're in this position. We're going to start with the thumbs at the navel, sink. We're going to rotate to the back. I should say shift to the back leg, rotate, push, and draw it in. Shift, rotate, push. Shift, rotate, push. Now resist like this reach. It's not that reach. Want to keep sinking. And it's a relatively small circle led and maneuvered by the feet. The arms just kind of gather wind. Right? Feels lost a little balance there. Sorry. So you got to watch how much you push from one leg to the other. It should be equal. So you want to watch that back leg as you push forward doesn't lose ground. And when it does, you know you're reaching too far. Pull in, exhale. So, and also it'll start to just move you. You won't be focused. Your arms just kind of pull back on their own. And you're looking over the shoulders. Spinning, turning. Spinning, turning. Last one. Okay, other way. So now we're going to shift to that front leg, rotate, push from the front to the back. Spinning, turning. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Set. Shift to that back leg, step back with the left, turn out the right, or turn in the right, step in with the right foot. Okay, so we'll shift to the right foot, release the left 45 degrees, shift to the left, sink, C step 1, come back in, C step 2, come back in, C step 3. So watch them, make sure that says stay sinking, and 4, and 5, woohoo. We're working on the quads too, 6, step in, 7, step in, 8, step in, and 9. Hold, sink, got the channel. Okay. You may, do a little check, make sure that your ankle's not locked, or your feet don't stay stuck in an uncomfortable position. You can, make micro adjustments in your feet and ankles and knees and hips. Just make sure that channel stays open, and we'll start with the back leg first. So we're going to thumbs at the navel, sink, palms down to the floor. Now we push, and weight is on the back leg, rotate, 1, 2, push from your feet. The whole process begins, ends, and is with the feet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, pause, sink, front leg, shift, rotate, push, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Back to center, shift to the back leg, step back, turn in and together, and set. Okay, so feet are shoulder width apart. Make that L shape with your hands. The first is that we go back, you turn, okay? So strike lung 1 and 2 with the pinky side, then switch 1 and 2, then strike the body, okay? So here's the strike. I'll show you from side view. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that L4, right? That's your Hegu point. It's the point that we use for pain. Anywhere in the body, you can use that point to dispel pain. They always say, it's really good for headaches, but really any part of the body, you can use this point. And so that's the point that's striking. Okay, so my backhand is also kind of striking on the back of the backhand to the kidney, and the inside onto the chest. All right, so let's give that a try. So we'll go to the right first. Twist, look behind you, strike, strike. Palms up, strike, strike. Palms up, strike, strike. Elbow, shoulder, strike. Now that I make sure that the elbow doesn't drop, and when you're coming through on the high arms, high arms, high arms. Keep going. I'm going to watch. Look behind you, keep looking. Good. 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 Okay. So let that come down. One thing that there is it is again coming from the feet. So eventually this kind of will You'll feel it more in the legs, less in the upper body. So you want to get that rotation. And notice where you kind of stick, okay? Arms high is going to keep the waist nice and open. Arms high, good. You guys are doing a much better job than I did at this point. So, it took a while. Okay, now the twist like a rope. So we'll start with feet together. Let's start with feet apart. And I'm going to have my back to you, so we're going on the same. Yeah. So if I turn my back to you, you're going to be turning your back to me as well. So why don't you start facing away from me? Okay. Yeah. Turn around. Or we could just do it to the side, if that makes any sense. So if we turn around, you know, if you guys turn around, shift, pivot, shift, drop, you'll all face me. Shift, pivot, shift, pivot, drop. Okay, that's so when you're turning out, okay, I turn out first, then I shift and bend, you know, you sink, hip, knee, ankle bend. That frees up the back toes. So then you just pivot all the way in the ball of the foot because the toes come forward and you sink. And then we come out of it, shift, turn the foot in, shift to the foot we just left, turn it out, shift to that out-turned foot, release the heel, pivot on that toe, squeeze, and we all face each other. Okay, 1, 2, so practice on your own and sink. It's a rocking, rock, 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 pivot, set. It becomes, you'll find your place. And you know, your feet can move a little closer together, maybe they have to be a little farther apart, but you decide how you can get into that position. Remember, the position that we're trying to get into is even. So as I'm facing you, I'm facing with my front knee right in front of that back knee. Shoulders, hips are aligned, and heel and toe are aligned. So that front heel is around about a similar line as the toe, is the back toe. So this is all, and we weighted evenly between the feet. That's the biggest thing. You want to be evenly weighted. And then we shift to the front leg to move the back leg, shift to the back leg to move the front leg. Now the front leg turns and becomes the back leg, pivot, shift, and then we end up here on the other side. So as you get to the other side and you're facing me, I don't know, okay, maybe you're not. All right, maybe you could do it side to side, I don't know. So we're here. Okay, so now if I'm facing you, your front leg is your front leg the left leg? Front leg is the left leg, okay? Front leg is the left leg. Now I'm going to shift, go back, rotate. Now you're not, our backs are facing each other. Shift, pivot, rotate, shift. Now I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, and your right leg is in front. No? Am I messing everybody up? So if you watch one, so you don't even have to go that far. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Want to give it a try? Do it on your own. See if you can try to figure it out. No? Okay, unmute yourselves. We'll talk. Let's work through this a little bit.
I just got it, I think.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, and I have to leave now, so.
Okay. See if you can work on it. Leave other videos. Okay, we'll see you later. All right, you and me, Heidi. All right, you want to give it a try again?
Sure. Let's see. We're doing which side?
Okay, so we're facing, you're gonna face the back wall.
Okay.
Okay. Shift to your, I think I have to be reversing you. Okay, so shift to your left, release right foot. Now so as you release that right foot, it spins on the heel to go all the way around. Then you shift to that right foot, tuck under. Now my feet were too wide, so I'm just gonna adjust. There's where I feel most balanced.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna come out of it the way I came into it. And then other side, turns out, shift, under. And again, those first two are gonna be awkward until you find the right width of your feet. And then back to, if you just kind of let your feet be, have a little leeway when you're moving them. They don't have to be stuck to the ground, But what you do have to do, yeah, you got it. You do have to follow the weight.
Yeah, I was trying to do that, but
So you have to follow going back, sway with it as I'm going all the way back. See, I don't know if you could see this, but my this leg, giving my right side according to you, is coming in.
Right.
So I don't have as far as to go as I release that other leg, then it's going out and then it's spinning. So exaggerate the upper body flowing over that lower body. And then it becomes much easier, because otherwise, if we're trying to stay upright and stiffen the upper body, you're fighting the whole thing. So let it go. Well, you know what? Let's stop for now. When you come, I'll work with you in person.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So let's just do it from the front viewpoint. Shift to the right leg. Turn out the left foot. Shift to the left and just step around. And now we're doing the same thing. It's just not as loose and open. It's, it is what it is. So you kind of find that position, sink, left hand, or your right hand is up, left hand on the bottom. And center your weight. So we inhale and exhale. So side view.
Right.
My side view to you. See how my knees, I take this, my back knee is
Right.
under as best I can.
Right.
Right.
Yep. Mine is also, yep.
Good.
Can't see it, but it is.
And then we got to step out of that. How did I get into it? Yeah, then we step out, shift, step around, take the weight all the way off that back foot, pivot on that toe. So it's kind of the,
Okay.
actually, you know, it's hard to do it after doing this one, two, and you know, you're doing this and you get that
Right.
good twist. It's hard to get the same twist with
Yeah.
the stepping over.
Yep.
Because
I
it's
agree.
a really big cross. You got to get that momentum. And I
Yeah.
feel like if we're just doing it this way, you already got that momentum.
Right. Well, maybe we can work on that this afternoon as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think I almost got it.
So moving on, we started practicing the circle walking.
Mhm.
So let's give that a try with the first 4 animals that we were working on. The first one being lion, which is the easiest one to start with. So we'll stand. If you're looking, your pole is in the center and you're looking at your pole. Walk your body so that you're not reaching the pole, so that your body's straight, the pole is straight, your arm is horizontal, you know, making these right angles and straight lines. So the center is where the hands of the clock meet. I'm at 6 o'clock. Okay, so you're looking out at your pole at 6 o'clock, and this is where we begin and end the circle. So we're going to start with going to your left. So I'm going to keep my right hand on the pole, and I'm going to go turn out with the left foot. Now shift, soften these. So now we're going to sink and make it, you know, a sinking lower body.
Mhm.
Okay, so my first step is an open step, and I'm going to roll through the heel to the ball of the foot. Then as I shift, close step, so the arch of the foot faces the staff.
Mhm.
Shift, so I'm going to roll through that foot, shift, heel, roll through the foot, it's open. Okay, the arch of the foot's facing the outer circle, shift, step, close, arch faces the staff.
Right.
Shift, step, arch faces the outside circle, rolling through the foot. Shift the weight. Arch faces the inside, shift the weight. So kind of roll through the foot, roll through the foot. Now, as you get back to 6 o'clock, you have to like kind of lift that heel and then slide your right leg in.
Mhm. Okay.
So do the other side. So rotate out. So the
Yep.
right foot is out. So
Mhm.
open step, roll through, close step, open step, close step, 12 o'clock, open step, close step, open step, close, pivot, step, you know, make little adjustments to get back there.
It's
Okay,
funny,
so,
and exactly this step in the Roomba.
yeah,
Inside, but outside,
Open.
but yeah.
yeah, it translates, it's nothing new.
No, it's
So
just
now
interesting.
what you could do is, how tall is your stick? Is it pretty tall?
Let's see, it's about 5 foot, I don't know. Comes up to my nose, so 5'6", no, 5'4", something like that. Yep.
Okay, so that's good. So let's put that stick in the center, so that it's pointing to 9 and 3.
Yep.
And we're gonna walk around that with our arms. So lion is with the hand that's in front. So we're gonna be walking this way. We're gonna be walking to your left. The right hand will be at the center.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's gonna be turned Now we're gonna turn out the foot. And your left arm is gonna be on top, palm out. Okay, so now as I step open, roll through the foot, then I'm gonna shift, step closed, step open, step close, step open, step close, step open, step close, set, and lower. Yep. Okay, now we'll turn out. This time your left hand goes into the center, right hand over the top of the head. Release left foot, step, open, close, open. Now the whole time for balance, you got to stare at that palm, open and close, and yeah, you might, your circle might get a little amoeba shaped.
Yeah, yep.
Because you don't have a circle. You know, I don't know, do you have, well, you obviously have the room to do the circle in.
Right.
This, you know, I'm gonna look on eBay and see if I can't find anything cheaper, but this mat, it's a nice thick mat. And it's perfect. You'll leave it there. It's your rug for the room. It's your mat for your yoga practice. And it was $100, $99 on Amazon. I'm gonna see if I can find it cheap. Sometimes you get an off, you know.
Yeah, maybe. That might be a little bit of a hard sell with you because I have so much yoga equipment already.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's all right. This is, I can come up with something.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth the investment. I'm gonna actually buy 2 more so that if we ever are able to come into the room with this as a small group.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. So let's try that again, going the other way. So we're going around this way now. So we'll turn out. So you've got your outside foot out. Hold the ball. Okay. So we shift to the right foot. You're going to step with the left, roll through your foot. 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 Roll through the foot. Roll through your foot. And yeah, it's hard to do slow.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can pick it up to your comfortable pace. We'll take the right arm, turn out the left foot, left arm over the head, sink, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Switch.
Wait a second.
Okay. Ready?
I think so. Okay.
So your left arm's forward, your right arm's over
Yeah.
the head.
Right.
Left leg ready to go. 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Got it.
Better?
Yep.
All right, so let's try snake. Snake is the next easiest one. So the arms are like this. So the extended arm always goes to the one that's farthest out goes to the center. So the hand is called spitting snake. So your hand is like that, kind of. All right, elbows are up. And the foot slides. So without the arms first, we turn out. Okay, now you're going to get ready to step. You're going to slide the inside foot. Slide and point the toe. Grip to pull. Slide to point the toe. Grip, slide to point the toe. It's hard on, you know, again, to do it slow. It's hard to do it on this mat. So it might be easier to. The other thing you could do is take your staff and mark with a little piece of blue tape, painting tape,
Right,
your 6, 9, 12, and 3.
right.
Okay, so let's just try, I think it's easier to do it all as a group. So turn out, set.
Which way?
1, 2,
Wait a minute, which way are you going?
I'm going to your left.
Okay,
Okay, so start at 6. We turn the foot out first, the left foot out.
Right.
Empty right leg. Hands set. So elbows, shoulders, wrists, and fingers all along that same horizontal line. And you slide out with the right foot. So we open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, and set. You know, I think I'm gonna get rid of this and just use my because I'm not able to slide.
right. Yep.
All right, let's try the other way. So now we're gonna go to the right, turn out right foot, set the arms, empty left, slide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Didn't quite get around the whole time. Let's try it again. Center, turn out left foot, empty right, set the arms, slide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll do it faster.
Yep.
Sink, shift, rotate right foot, empty left, set arms. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set. Much easier.
Yeah.
Turn out left foot. Set the arms empty right. Slide right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale, set. Turn out right foot, empty left, set the arms, hold in. So lean back. Lean back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In and out.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Legs getting tired, right?
Yeah, hips.
All right, let's go for monkey. Monkey is the funnest one. I like monkey. We're going to turn out left foot, empty right foot. Now this time, this is the exception to all the rest, is that it's just going to, you're going to be following the hands are kind of pushing up and out like that. Okay. So it's leading us. Yeah, you're trying to get the elbows to touch. And
Right.
it's like you were, you know, somebody's coming at you and you're gonna push them away.
Right.
All right. So feet together, 6 o'clock. Oh, and the kicking of the foot. So if I just go in a straight line, I'm gonna begin with the kick. So if I'm going to, the inside foot is hooking around the ankle and it kicks. Hook and kick, 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 and back to center.
Okay.
Yeah, watch how much you hit your, I mean, it's your
The hook and
hitting,
kick thing, yeah.
huh?
The hook and kick thing is a little tricky.
Yeah. So it's monkey is joy, monkeys on the in the 8 expressions, joy is monkey. That's like the youngest daughter. They say they stack things according to family, where the children come in line. So the 3rd youngest daughter has no cares in the world. They're just joyful.
Yep. True of the 5th of us. My fifth sister, I would say that was true for her.
Yeah. See, she's like the 3rd child.
Yeah.
So, okay. So let's go to the left first. So empty left, and then we set. So the inside leg goes first. It's going to wrap around the ankle. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set. This is not easy.
No.
Why are we doing it? I don't know. It's a different way of working the body, kind of embodying some of these ideas, embodying the nature, which is why they did it. Sink, rotate, empty, and hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In and out. Set. Turn out with left. Hook right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In and out. Go other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step in and step out. Last one we can do is the hawk. And no, dragon. Sorry, dragon, floating. Dragon. So the arms are like this. Middle finger is up, soaring. So as you go up, okay, so it's like I tuck the shoulders in and then open the chest from the armpits up. If you remember from the Dao Yi, it's that kind of that thing in here. So 6 o'clock. So again, we're going to rotate out. So that inside arm or the right hand is the center. And you're kind of floating, lower the foot, pull yourself forward, float, lower the foot, float, lower the foot, float, stay low, float, and 8. Okay. Sink, turn out right foot, empty left foot, float 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, float 7, float 8, center and set. Do 2 more times. Left foot out, arms go up, float right foot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and set. Left foot, step right or left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. and set.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the first four for animals that we're kind of working with. And we can put that away.
Okay.
So let's clear, inhale and exhale. So moving on, it really isn't getting away from the Bagua, but as another, is kind of bringing this whole idea in of the elements with the expressions to get this Tai Chi 13, which is part of our 24, which we'll be going into next, well, sometime in December. So coming back to this 13, which is where I'm not going to do this when I'm going to do 2 videos when I'm away and release them to you next week. So I won't do anything new in those videos, but we're going to be going into that Tai Chi 13 and kind of getting together these ideas of how the whole Bagua system is. Really, it's the Chinese astrology. So when you look at Chinese astrology to kind of figure out who you are in your life path, you can, this is really what we're talking about. The expressions, you look at the animals, look at the seasons, how now the animals react, and then you get this kind of idea. So let's begin. Feet are together, and we're going to inhale to clear, exhale, set, inhale to clear, exhale to set, inhale, center, so we'll begin with the right foot turned out, empty the left. Gather the ball, look over the shoulders, sink the shoulders, sink into that right foot. So looking over your left shoulder, C-step. Remember to make sure you have that C-step. So we'll do that a couple of times just to remind us where we started the class. How did we start the class? A lot of C-steps. Turn back. C-step. Come back. C-step. Come back. C-step. Come back. C-step. Hold. Ward off as you push from front to back. So the idea that we did with the millstone, here it is.
Right.
Roll it back. Okay, now the wrist join, press. Straight on. Remember, we're not reaching, we're going back and forward, back and forward. So
Right.
with the gather, press straight out of the heart. Pull back, straight back into that back heel. Release, straight out of the heart. Over, turn in the foot. Back out with the heel. Back. Actually, kind of dig a lake. Bird's tail. Tap the toe. Set and sink. So we have a little bit of that.
Yeah.
A little bit. It's actually, I'm thinking maybe I'm going to change my mind on this because it is all review. We have been doing it throughout the years, so I think that's what I will do is do that whole review back and forth for next week, so we kind of get.
Yeah, because it's very familiar. It's the last parts, yeah.
The last part, yeah, and see if we can break that down a little bit more. All right, so inhale, clear. Exhale, 2 and 3 And so. All right,
See you later. You get one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. See
Okay.
you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.